Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, coming to do day 6 of the July daily draws. So it's the weekend, so let's see what message we're going to get to focus on at the beginning of this weekend. I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, and then an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So let's give a last minute shuffle and choose our first card. Here we go. So today our card is, it's the Queen of Swords. So maybe we need some objective, determined choice making, decision making. We need to know our own truth, be comfortable with it, and we need to be determined and resolute, and maybe a little detached, to say, from our feelings, a bit more objective as we look at things, and very strong in our own self, feeling of our own strength and authority, and nurturing the ideas within us that we've got, taking an objective look as we begin to nurture the thoughts and ideas of that are going around in our lives at the moment, and making some very firm and decisive moves to put away what's not serving us, and to begin to shape and mold those things that are, to look at things in an objective, truthful way, with that clarity and that sense of purpose that we've been developing. So that's maybe what the Queen of Swords, I feel, is telling us today, is to take up, and she's holding it there in her hands straight up. So these are straight up decisions, these are decisive, done in line with our authentic selves, with our core selves and our core values, and things are measured up, our thoughts are measured up by this straight up sword of the Queen of Swords. So maybe we need to evaluate and measure our thinking process, and how it measures up to our core values, and all these thoughts and ideas, helping to grow our lives in accordance with our core values, or are they undermining it? And if they're, and so do they need to be cut away from us? And we just need to embrace and hold those true, authentic thoughts and ideas that will help our journey, that will help us grow into the people that we want to be. So I think that's what the Queen of Swords is saying to us, among other things, today. So let's see what Oracle card we get to go with this. Okay, so we'll go there, and our card is Education, which goes in there. So maybe we need to do some study, we need to equip ourselves with the knowledge that we need in order to further ourselves. Maybe we need to learn new things. Have we done our research? If we've got some ideas and thoughts on things, we need to measure them. Have we gone into the detail? Do we know enough about the things we're planning? Do we need to perhaps take a pause and do a bit of research to make sure we have that full and complete understanding, you know, that the Queen of Swords would advise us to have, so that we know exactly what it is that we're about, so that we're clear and focused in our thinking, and that we know exactly the reality and the truth of what those thoughts and ideas are. So maybe we're not ready yet to move upon these ideas. Maybe we need to do a little bit more, educate ourselves a bit more about the subject matter before we can step out, so that we know we have a better understanding, a clearer understanding about what we're about to set out to do. So whatever it is, whatever ideas you've got for things to do in your life, maybe before you step out, maybe you need to do a little bit of research, as I say, a little bit of reading, a little bit of asking other people that have already walked that path, have already done the similar things to what you're planning. You know, it's making sure you're aware of all the facts, which is very much a Queen of Swords, is making sure you're aware of all the facts and the reality of the situation before you're stepping out, so you can make a clear-cut, decisive decision based on truth, and not on your feelings and your imagination of what you imagine it to be. So make sure it's based in reality and truth, whatever it is going to do, whatever it is you're planning, and educate yourself when necessary. Do the study, read the books, go online, talk to people, etc. Do that groundwork before you put things into practice. So that is the message for today. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow to do day 7. Until then, thanks for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.